Hi guys and welcome to the channel. Today we have something very spectacular thanks to this guy.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming, dude. This is Victor and he's a very good friend of mine, and today he brought this for us to review and test. I mean, you know what? Introduce your car, mate. Tell me more about it.
So basically this is a 2019 G-Class. It was one of the first ones that came to Romania. Well, it's a December model. So it's basically a 2020 model. They registered it as January of 2020. It's a G63, 585 horsepower.
But it feels like more.
Exactly. On paper it's 585, but in reality I've seen people that put it on the dyno. It's around 610, 620 horsepower, something like that, and 850 Newton meters. On paper, I don't know on the dyno how much they got out of it.
This is a very healthy car. Like I've been driven in it. I haven't driven it yet, to be honest.
Well, you're about to.
I'm about to pop the cherry, mates. But basically I'm looking forward to it. It drives spectacular, honestly. Yeah. I mean, let's do a rundown of the exterior so I can show everyone the car. Like, the spec is amazing. This is the gangster spec. Of course, look at this gangster.
Oh, of course, we had to get the matte black, right?
Of course.
It's not really matte, it's more like satin black, but you know,
it looks good.
Blacked out wheels, 22-inch wheels with the red calipers.
Yeah, big brakes, I love those.
Yeah, we also have the night package. Most of the things are black, like the mirrors, the surrounds. I don't know what else.
Everything's black.
Almost everything is black.
You know what they say, once you well, I'm not gonna make this joke online. But the point is, like, the car is basically the wholly Eastern European spec.
Pretty much. More like, yeah, Eastern Europe, Russia.
Exactly, that's my point.
We don't talk about Russia now.
We don't, no, it's Eastern Europe, it's something else. No, but overall, look at this gorgeous car. Like, right now it's in the sun, it's very sunny. I'm sorry for the image quality, I can't do much about it because it's Romanian. Like, look at this. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's almost October and it's what, 25 to almost 30 degrees outside?
Yeah,
Celsius.
Never say the dates on a YouTube video because I'm a slow editor. This might pop up like in January and people are like, what the fuck have you done for like 6 months? I'll be like, I'll have no excuses. But no. No, this is a gorgeous car. Yeah. He's the first owner, so yeah, this was both new.
Well, it's actually not really mine, it's my dad's, but I get to drive it sometimes. I personally have a different car. He also got a new car. Well, you'll have to see what my car is and what he got new. He just got a new car in May. This is for sale currently here in Romania. It's for sale for 190k euros, but I'm willing to negotiate a bit. A bit.
You know what? I'm gonna post the ad down in the comments so people can see it. You never know. You never know who pops up and who's willing to buy this.
Give me a message, give me a call. You have my phone number over there, but whatever, let's get back to the car now.
Yeah, so I'm taking a commission out of this. I'm kidding.
Hey.
No, come on. This is not a serious review, but come on.
I know. This is a massive car. It's 2.6 tons. I don't know what that is in freedom units. Don't ask me.
No one knows. No one cares.
It's
sorry,
huge.
America.
On the outside it's huge.
That's
but
what you said.
On the inside it's actually pretty small.
Yeah, the luggage capacity is quite limited, but it's still decent enough for a family.
Yeah, especially because it's very tall, so you can put things all the way up to here. It's almost 2 meters tall. Well, not quite. Like, the whole car is over. The whole car, yeah, but this is pretty tall. You can put a lot of luggage up.
Yeah, you can like put them upwards, and you can fit like 4 to 5 probably luggages easy, maybe even 6 big ones.
Yeah, on top of each other. But
yeah.
When you look like this with this cover closed, it's pretty small, but now it gets a bit bigger.
This is my jacket. I'm sorry for that. No, it looks very nice. Honestly, you know, I have one criticism, and I know you have it too. Although you don't really care about it. It's the back seats. Let's go to the back seats and show them the back seats. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's... Wait. Oh, yeah!
Yeah, the classic G-Class sound.
Yeah, but that's a feature I know clients really love. Like, you can't put a soft close on this car.
Shut up.
Cough.
Yeah, you can't put soft close on this car. A lot of people ask me, why doesn't it have soft close doors? And I tell them that it's really not possible. Look at this latch. I mean, look at this.
That's a proper latch.
It's back from the 50s, probably.
They used to do other stuff with these latches back in the... Probably before that. Okay. But no, honestly, it's very well equipped, like sound system, Burmeister, heated seats in the back as well. Like, the leather is...
Climate control in the back as well.
Obviously, look at this. Like, the finishes overall are great, but the space is quite limited, as you can see. So it's not going to be bad, but it's not going to be great either for a car this size. Of course, Alcantara all over the place.
Wait, let's come show the people on the other side. So
let's show the people, sir. Let's show the people. Let me close the door.
And by the way, I'm not a Mercedes fan. I'm more of a Beamer guy. because Mercedes are not good. Look at this. So it opens, right? But when you try and close it,
This is a 200,000 euros car right now.
yeah. Oh, whatever, leave it. We'll close it later.
This is gonna be fun for the other videos.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can match and manage, sorry, to close it.
All right. So
I was filming your ass, sorry.
So this is my driving position. If I try and go inside, I'm 190, right? 190 centimeters.
This is fun when somebody else does this for me.
Yeah, no, like leg room, no leg room. Under thigh support, it's decent, but headroom, you have plenty of headroom.
Yeah, headroom obviously it's way, but yeah, knee room is quite limited.
Knee room, you don't have any knee room, basically.
See, it's fun because you're way slimmer than I am, so if I try to do this, it's gonna look way funnier. So thank you very much.
Yeah, well, let me get out now if I can.
Yeah. But that was fun. That was fun.
This is more fun.
Yeah.
The doors.
Smash the doors.
Yeah.
Obviously, the inside of the car, like in the front, heated seats, cold seats, massaging seats, great seats, supportive seats.
Active side bolsters, so when you basically take a turn, they
Yeah,
inflate.
They kind of move around and keep you from sliding about.
Yeah.
Which honestly, you have enough space to slide about in the front.
Yeah, a lot of people would say that they saw on other like S-classes this generation that they have a lot of buttons here.
Yeah.
But those are all the buttons you can get on the G-Class. This is a full option car, a full option, fully option G-Class.
Some people might mistake and be like, oh, you're missing so many options. You poor guy, you paid like 200. Oh, you're so poor.
Yeah, I'm so poor. I paid 200,000 for a car and I can't even afford
yeah, like 1,000 euros option.
Yeah. And another thing, we'll get back to the interior.
Yes.
Another thing, you pay 200,000 for a car and the sunroof is still manual. You don't get a button.
Manual is good because it doesn't break. That's my opinion. Manual is good. In this case, like, this is something I don't mind doing, you know?
It's a Mercedes, so electronics are not great.
Exactly, that's my point.
Let's
You're
take
saying.
a look at the engine.
Let's take a look at the infamous engine from AMG. Open up the beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Mr.
Panayotis. Suidis, something. I know it's Panayotis, but the rest of the... Please, Greek people, tell me how you pronounce this in the comments.
So basically, you can see the twin turbos here. And there's not really much to see other than the AMG logo. It's just
obviously
plastic.
It's all covered, and we're not gonna uncover this because it's pointless. But yeah,
it's still nice that you can see the twin turbos over there.
Yeah. So again, for the specs, as you said, this is 585 horses, 850 Newton meters. Sorry, and of course the all new, but not so new anymore now. 9-speed automatic gearbox, which works very well.
Yeah,
it's a huge improvement. Sorry, over the 7.
It's impressive. You can't even feel the changes, especially when you have it in comfort.
Yeah.
You can't feel the changes. Other than that, options, the
headlights, I know.
Beam LED, whatever they call it, headlights.
The round thingies.
Yeah, the round thingies. Yeah. Well, basically, like the variant for BMW is like laser light, so it basically does the same thing. But one thing I can say, these work better than on BMWs. Like on my BMW, the laser lights don't really work.
Shall we spoil what BMW it is?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So they'll have to subscribe and see the other cars too, right?
It's not as impressive as this, but it's a nice daily.
I mean, one of them is quite impressive in my opinion.
My personal car, daily, not
still quite a valid car. I'm sorry to say that, but I love it. Honestly, like, this is fun. This is all good and fun. It's an experience. But if I were to daily a car, it wouldn't be this one. It would be your car.
I would daily this.
Because you're insane.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm a bit crazy. Yeah. So, other than that, I don't know what the 360 cameras. There's a problem with the windshields, by the way. I changed 6 already. This one's already chipped on the other side.
It's signed by Daimler, but it breaks like Daimler's. Shit.
Okay, we can't drive with this.
So no one's gonna see that. So if anyone, okay,
don't touch it anymore. Well, I'm not gonna fill up the car anymore.
This is gonna be fixed by the time he sells it, obviously.
Yes.
Yes.
It's still under warranty, by the way. We extended the warranty to 7 years now. It has another 3-4 years to go.
Oh, so it's still warranted.
Yeah.
So this is good for quite some time from now on. So this is not. You know what? I say we take this for a drive and see what's up. Before we do so, could you start up the car?
That's what I was about to say. Let's do a sound check.
Sound check. Yeah.
With OPF, how do you call it?
Yeah. Whatever.
The filters.
Particulate filters.
Yeah. Soft limiter.
Yeah.
Soft limiter at 4K.
but you know what? Still looks very, very impressive.
And it sounds good. I don't know how good it sounds on camera because I know those things don't sound.
I know I have some
that
shots
great.
from past when we first tried to film it and we didn't really have time. I have some higher quality mic thingies. I'm gonna put those, and I say let's take this for a drive.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright guys, now we jumped in this gorgeous G63.
Like we promised.
Yes, and now you're gonna take me for a spin.
Yep.
First and foremost, before I drive it, because I want you to tell everyone about the car. Right now it's in comfort, right?
Yeah, we put it in comfort so we can taste it, so I can show you how the suspension works. Even though it's on pretty big wheels, 22 inches, like I said earlier, it's still actually pretty comfortable.
Yeah,
We'll see in a
no, I
moment.
can vouch for it. Honestly, I was expecting it to be way stiffer, because generally they have you know, G classes are stiffer.
Yeah,
than
even
most.
though they're for off-roading, but it's an AMG, you know, it has that sport suspension and whatnot bull crap.
Yeah, it's independent rear suspension now on this model, as you mentioned in the, because obviously we've done it in French and we're doing this in English, and you know the format of the channel. But for those of you who are interested, I'm launching as we speak. I'm not sure when the official launch is going to be, probably later this autumn. Hopefully, yes, everything's gonna be sorted by then. A Romanian channel, because you know I told you that I moved to Romania almost 2 years ago now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, almost 2 years. It's gonna be in October. It's gonna be 2 years since I first moved back to Romania.
Well, you fully moved, because before you would come to Romania like during summers and whatnot, but now
exactly. Now I'm full here, full time, everything. And I decided to launch a channel in Romanian. We're doing stuff a bit different though. So if you're interested in that and
you speak Romanian, well, yeah, of course.
Otherwise, doesn't make much sense. But if you do and you're interested, I'll leave a link and you know, subscribe to support the whole adventure. Anyways, now we're stuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's gonna be fine.
Romania, whatever.
Romania.
Yeah. In case you don't know, Romanian roads aren't the best.
Yeah, but you know what?
honest.
They're getting better slowly. In comparison to like 10 years ago. I think they're
yeah, of course. In 10 years ago, it looked like Kiev right now.
Exactly. Which, sorry for our Ukrainian viewership. This is
but
true.
It's true.
It looked like a war zone.
Yeah, exactly. We had potholes the size of a shit.
Genuinely, this is so silent, by the way. This allows a nice conversation. It's very nice.
Well, for now, yeah, because we're in comfort. But once we open up those valves,
yeah, obviously,
it's not that loud because of the filters, but.
Yeah, you have like the particulate filters, you have the cats, everything. The car is full standard.
Yeah, it's fully stock. My dad didn't want to do any upgrades to it. Obviously. I understand him, because it was a daily for him, and he didn't want to have loud noises in his head. Yeah,
all the time, and you know, because the guy drove the car like in 3 years, he's done what, 100,000 kilometers. That's a lot in a G class. Like I don't know many G classes that do that much.
Yeah, that's what 60,000 freedom units.
That's a good one. It's over 60,000 miles. It's like 60. I think you're about 65 right now.
Yeah.
Something closer to 70, slowly closer. But that's a lot for a G class that's only 3 years old, but someone who daily drives it and properly uses it. Yeah. So this is off-roadish.
Yeah, we're on an unpaved road.
Yeah.
It's decent.
But this car is very well equipped to handle everything that Romania can throw at it, and any other country, basically. Like the suspension is it's comfortable for what it is. It's not the most comfortable car, obviously. There's Mercedes that are in their lineup that are way more comfortable. Something we might see.
DS class.
Something we might. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I didn't say what it was.
You spoiled it.
I didn't spoil it. I didn't spoil it. I can still.
Well, yeah, it could be an E class as well.
Yeah, it could be many other things.
It could be a Maybach, GLS.
Yes. It could be so many other things. Even maybe some GLE with like not the coupe but the normal one with like adaptive suspension.
Yeah, it's still
Exactly. Could be an E63.
X5
you know?
is better.
obviously, but that's a different conversation we might have someday or not, who knows. This is really funny. I enjoy doing this with people rather than the old standard things I was doing back in Belgium.
Yeah, with like this drive cars and all that.
It's fun. I love doing that. I really love doing that, but this is more, I don't know, I think it's viewer friendly and it's less hassle. You can talk about stuff and don't have to focus only on the car.
Yeah, but
and
we'll get to talk more. Now we're still kind of talking about the car, but we'll get more once you get to drive the car. You can ask me all the questions you want.
You know I have questions.
Yeah, so I think it's been enough of comfort.
Okay. Dynamic, I see Sport Plus.
Sport Plus, not dynamic.
Okay, Jesus. Jesus fucking
That was
Christ.
like 0 to 40, let's say.
Yes, it's 40, but like some units from outer space. Jesus. Like it lost grip. When you launched it, it didn't really launch, it was moving. And like the four wheels were slipping.
Yeah, it's all-wheel drive or four-wheel. No, all-wheel drive.
Yeah,
I think, because the rear end bends so much that the front wheels don't really stick on the road.
Yeah, like the front is lifting up and the Jesus.
Yeah, and it's a problem when you take turns, sharp corners. If you don't know how to take them with this car, you're gonna lose control. It happened to me, but now of course I kind of know the car. But
after 3 years, almost 4 years,
yeah,
obviously
I
you
know
get to
the car. But at first, when I accelerated in a turn, well, getting out of the turn, and the car lost grip basically, and it was a bit wet outside. A little bit of poo came out.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit of poo came out.
Just the tip. This is really fun. It pulls like a train, literally. Like it really pulls hard. Jesus. And the side exhaust. Listen to that. God. This is unnatural. Like this is not supposed to be this fast.
No, it's fun. It's the feeling of the car. It's an impractical car. You can't really deal it. I don't know how my dad did it, but it's just a fun car, you know?
Yeah.
It's an experience.
You're gonna break my neck at some point.
Okay,
like the pickup is
car.
No, it's really like honestly the pickup is very violent. I like that. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing? He's trying to kill me. This is really, really fun. God. Yeah, it pulls, it pulls. You're gonna scare people.
And that guy on the road.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Are you gonna kill me? No, this is fun. It's really great. This is like a supercar, you know, in a sense.
Pretty much, it feels like a supercar.
Because it's not the most practical, not the most comfortable. It's more dateable than obviously like a Lambo or something like that.
Well, you still have 5 seats, and
yeah.
a trunk, a pretty decent sized trunk.
But this is supercar factor.
Yeah.
When people see it, when you drive it, like it's a special, it's an occasion, you know.
Yeah. Also because of the color, not many people see. Well, I don't know about G classes. Actually, wait. When I think about it, there are a lot of matte black G classes.
Yeah, but I keep seeing like I honestly like the spec. I saw one that I found gorgeous with like a dark green exterior, and like a leather, like a chocolate type leather in the inside. Honestly, like what a gorgeous contrast. Yes, true. I get to drive this. I get to drive this. This is gonna be my first drive. I think. No, second drive.
In G class.
Yeah, I think the first time was like. When we tried with the Panamera back then.
Ah, yeah.
So I kind of.
Well, actually, I don't know if you drove it what, like 10 meters.
Yeah, like 500 meters.
He just moved the car basically.
Yeah, quite exactly. So it's not the first time I get behind the wheel, but it's the first time I'm gonna get to drive it properly on public roads and try not to kill people that ourselves.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We drive.
Okay,
we drive the speed limit here.
He has good lawyers apparently. Ah, Jesus. Ah, fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. That was far above. That was above highway legal speeds. But this is again private.
It's a private road. So
but that was very fast. It's like it's around 4 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah,
right?
about that. I'm not sure. I never measured it, but what people say, yeah, it's about.
We could do that. We might get our friend who's a drifter get his clock someday, some other time, since he's expressed interest in the appearing on this channel too and doing something all together.
So something stupid, probably.
Obviously, something stupid. We're stopping now.
I mean, if you wanna, we can still talk after you. If you wanna drive, no?
You wanna grab a coffee? Of course, I wanna drive it. Come on, let's go.
So as I promised him, I let him drive for a while. He can give you a few of his 2 cents
Yeah, my 2 cents, my 5 cents now.
His 5
well,
cents.
first of all,
well, 8 cents actually.
Jesus fucking Christ, mate. Okay, now this is my 2 cents. If you can afford it, buy it. Review over. Let me enjoy the car. Bye.
Yeah.
No, all jokes aside, it drives and it pulls like a fucking train, mate. It pulls like a train.
Yeah, it has 850 actually Newton meters. What did you expect?
Jesus, it really pulls. It's crazy. And overall, like now we're in Sports Plus, but earlier on we were driving it in Comfort, and it's very comfortable. So honestly, it pulls crazy. It's decently comfortable too. It's easy to handle. It's very easy to drive if you don't accelerate like a crazy person.
Yeah, like a maniac.
Yeah,
like I would do every day.
And it's very comfortable. It's not noisy at this speed. It's okay. Genuinely, I'm sure it's gonna get noisier and noisier as we go.
Yeah, around 100.
Yeah,
it starts making a lot of noise. Like it's okay for a long trip.
Yeah,
but not a high-speed trip. Like not on the highways and whatever. Country roads, back roads, yeah, it's fine. But
off-road, I know it's quite capable too.
Well, I didn't take it off-road.
Yeah, I know, obviously.
Well, actually, I did take it off-road, but it wasn't really. It was on some fields.
Yeah,
it
like light off-roading.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, it wasn't proper off-roading.
No, I know this one has all the proper equipment to do so, but you know, no one takes these off-road anymore, and the few that do, they still require some modification. Like the wheels, you're not gonna take 22-inch wheels off-road. It's stupid.
Yeah, with super sticky tires.
Yeah, don't do that. It's stupid. You could, but it's just not made for that, and you're gonna abuse the car. It's not the point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I never used the how do you call them, the diff locks. I never.
Diff locks, yes.
I actually pressed all the buttons once,
just to see the light up.
Just to see how they light up and what it does. But I didn't go off road. I was just parked and I pressed the buttons, and after that it was kind of funny. I couldn't deactivate them.
Like
they were left on once I started driving.
They deactivated.
Yeah, progressively they deactivated.
Jesus.
But once you press any one of the diff locks, you get a few new modes to drive. So basically now what do we have? We have slippery, individual. Well, individual I put it more of like an eco mode.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have an eco mode. Comfort, sport, and sport plus. So basically once you turn on any of the diff locks, you get sand, rock, I forget.
Ice, probably something like that.
Well, I
like
have
snow.
slippery.
Yeah, obviously.
I have slippery already, so...
Wait, let's see if this slips or not now. Let's see.
Wait, let's put it in Sport Plus.
Sport Plus. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if it's laggy. It lagged a bit, but God. Jesus Christ, mate.
Now we'll turn around here again.
Yeah. Fuck. This is impressive.
It is for what it is. Look, there's another one, but
yeah,
that's diesel.
Jesus. So yeah, for a 2.6 tons.
Around 2.6 tons, yeah.
Jesus, dude. Jesus. Like, okay, it's not gonna be the best around corners.
Well, actually, no.
Not too bad. Not too bad, but not too good.
Decent. No? It's decent. It's not
okay.
like my daily car, my personal daily car. That one handles better, in my opinion.
I would agree. Since I've driven that car, yes, I agree 1000%.
It handles a bit better, but
this...
no, you don't have the horsepower and the engine and the noise and
the G-Class and the
G. Well, yeah, you don't have the G-Class.
Exactly. No, it's very nice. Like cruising around, it's very comfortable. Pulling.
Even in Sport Plus, it's decent.
Yeah.
The only problem with this car is, well, we're currently we drove 77 kilometers.
Yes.
And the car used over a quarter of the fuel tank.
Yeah,
And
so
this has
basically-
the upgraded, sorry, this car has the upgraded fuel tank, so 100 liters.
So basically it went through over 30 liters of fuel.
Exactly.
Like that?
Yeah.
In under 100 kilometers. Then again, we kind of accelerated, like you saw what we did for the, plus the filming things you don't see.
Yeah.
So it's normal, like, but still 30 is
Yeah,
quite a
30
lot.
liters. No, and also 30, yeah, well, 30 liters per 100 kilometers is the fuel consumption right now, but
Yeah, the one for the past
Yeah.
78 kilometers or so. And
basically the lowest fuel consumption that I've ever had was 12 liters per 100 kilometers.
which is very good.
Yeah.
Which is very
But-
good for this. But then again, the optimal conditions, no traffic and all that.
Exactly, the streets were empty, and it was I drove like 100 kilometers at like 80 kilometers an hour, so you know.
Honestly, it's very pleasant. I'm very grateful I got to test drive this, because honestly, even back in Belgium, I tried to partner up and do something with Mercedes. They offered me a couple cars, never quite managed to get the schedule sorted in my case, so I had to pass up the opportunity, but wasn't anything close to that. I'm not gonna lie, there was like a C-Class and something else I can't quite remember, a CLA or something.
Yeah, whatever.
And this is just some
Basic traffic NPC cars.
Yes, exactly. That's the cars you find in Forza nowadays. But this is something else. This was an experience for me, and it's worth every penny if you can afford it. Like genuinely, this is a car I can say you need a lot of money to be able to afford this as a daily driver, because it's not something you need to, you know. People say it's taboo to talk about. No, you probably need to have like a proper setup financial condition to be able to afford the car, to be able to maintain the car, to be able to run the car, which is normal. But if you can afford, like, this is something that is gonna pull the same attention as a supercar all day, every day, but being more practical, being more all that, you know. So it has the supercar factor, but it's a car you can daily drive, no problem.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
exactly like my dad did. And
Yeah, like he did. And now I understand, because I was like, how could you, like, it seems so uncomfortable, it seems like so big. It's easy to park.
yeah,
It's
it's not that long. It's only tall. It's wide and tall, but
Yeah,
it's not that long.
even that wide. I'm sorry, it's wider than regular cars, but I don't find it way wider than anything else on the road. Like there's cars, for example, Lamborghini is gonna be wider.
Yeah, well, it's a
The
supercar.
R8 is wider. At least it feels wider behind. And this you get like a very good visibility.
Yeah.
You get a very, it's an experience, very comfortable experience overall.
Yeah, and you have all the comfort, you know, heated, ventilated,
it's-
climate seats, massage.
all that.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, the space, the boot space, you can carry 5 people easily in the
Yeah.
car, even though.
Bodies and stuff too, you know. Hey, some
Yeah, you
people
can
do,
do-
I hear.
The problem is you cannot hide Kalashnikov under
The dashboard.
not under the dashboard, under the trunk, you know. But
It's
whatever.
no problem. You put it here above. You
Yeah.
have enough space.
You have space to put.
Grigori, please.
Stanislav, bring
Vladimir,
the
let's go.
Kalashnikov. Yeah. It's all jokes. It's all jokes.
Obviously, we love everybody and anybody. We're those kind of people. No, but this is a car with a lot of personality, and it's something that really stands out on the road. And thank you very
My
much.
pleasure.
I'm not even gonna dwell on what other cars we're gonna be able to see on the channels thanks to you, but you're gonna tell them about it when
Well,
time
they'll
comes.
see. Well,
Yeah,
they'll
exactly,
see.
they'll see. So they'll have to subscribe, obviously. They'll have to you know, like and comment and give their
And all
opinion.
that YouTuber bullshit.
Yeah, follow on
nonsense.
Instagram and
Yeah.
all that. Support the channel basically, and he's gonna be back with some more. I'm gonna be back with some more, and you know, let's.
Well, it's been my pleasure talking and telling you what my experience was with the car, especially with this car.
It was
for
a sheer
daily
pleasure. I'm not gonna lie, it was a sheer pleasure. It's really nice to do this with someone and be able to chat about things and not be very, you know, spec focused on.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
come on, this is boring. Come on, let's go, and it goes. It really goes.
And this was on eco, well,
Yeah,
individual
eco mode.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude, Jesus. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see them together next time. Bye guys, ciao.
Peace out.